Today we're doing Haunt You by a Lil Peep. We have a drop C tuning. The song has two parts. Each of them has 4 in it. And the first part starts with low E on the 4th fret. 4th fret of the D with the pinky. Then you go with your point finger to the 2nd fret of the G. To high E open. Back to the G on the 2nd fret. So that's how the first part starts, from the first part. Then you leave your point finger here on the 2nd fret of the G and you play low E, open, G open, G on the 2nd fret, and high E open. So this is how the second part ends. Then you go to the third part, which is your ring finger and pinky finger on the 2nd frets of the D and the G, and you play open A, G on the 2nd fret, G on the 2nd fret, to open high E, back to the G on the 2nd fret. So and then after this third part, you go to the 4th, which is putting your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the low E, and you play low E on the 2nd fret, D on the 2nd, G on the 2nd, and you go with your point finger on the 1st fret of the G, finishing with G on the 1st fret. So the whole first part sounds like this. After that, we go to the second part, the second main part, containing 4 again, which are pretty much the same. You start with your middle finger on the 4th fret of the low E, your ring finger on the 4th fret of the G, just like before. Then you put your point finger again on the 2nd fret of the G. And here, to finish, you have to go with your pinky on the 5th fret of the B and your point finger on the 2nd fret of the high E. And you play them together. This is how the first part starts. So, and this is how the first of the 4th parts end. So, come on. That's pretty much the first part of the 4th. After that, we go the same with the G on the 2nd fret. Again, low E, open, D open, G on the 2nd fret, and high E, without going back to the G. Then you have the same 2nd frets here with the ring and the pinky. Open A, D, G, open high E. You go back to the G. So, and then you go here again with the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the low E, and here, instead of going on the 1st fret of the G, you finish with high E, open. So the whole thing on the second part sounds like this. That was the whole song. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.